She's old and set in her ways and doesn't know any other life. These children need love and comfort. I try. But I'm sorry. You should go. The children aren't up for adoption, and it's cruel to get their hopes up. Besides, Grella hates visitors. I'm sorry, no. Grellet is the headmistress here, and she's decided not to allow any adoptions right now. I wish things were otherwise. All of these children deserve a better home, but there's nothing I can do.
What do you want? You have no business being in here.
I'm really afraid of Grelin. When Aventus escaped, she was so mad. I got double the beatings that day.
Grelin ain't gonna like some stranger just hanging around. Not that I care.
You really shouldn't be here.
Never seen me old this upset about anything. The city really gets to her. What now? Huh? What do you want? I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Oh, thank you. Yes, Hofgreer took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
Can be bought.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
Yeah, what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk later.
You're not from around here. Imperial spy, perhaps?
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning.
Yeah?
Yeah? What's your problem? I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story. All right. Take it easy. No idea why you'd care about a stranger so much, but this isn't worth a fight.
Tell Shadra I'm forgetting about his debt.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar. Well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth. Good man. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside. You'll be well paid for your time. I'll meet you outside of town.
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
Blessings of Mara upon you. Wonderful. Where to begin? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim. Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim? Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony. Here you are. Now, remember, people in Skyrim respond to deeds. You'll find more people interested in your love if you help them. Good luck. Mara bless you. Of course. I'd be more than happy to add a donation to our charity box. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. We need all the help we can get. Thank you. I can promise you that this will be put to good use. Mara's domain encompasses the emotions we strive the most to embrace: love, compassion, and understanding. It's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times, but you should consider her light a beacon in the storm. May you return to her benevolence in safety.
What is it with you and all these questions? Very well. Ask away.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
It was my sister, Lilia. She served as a battle maiden with the storm cloaks. We recently heard she'd been killed. I find it difficult to talk about. Perhaps you'd be better off speaking to my parents about it. Anyway, I'm glad my work at the Blackbriar Meadery keeps me busy. Helps me keep my mind off of things. It's been good talking to you.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
They mean to take our history and crush it all in the name of some damn treaty. The soil beneath our feet is steeped in the blood of our ancestors. We've fought for this land and died for it. I lost my own daughter to the Imperial dogs, and by Talos I'll not lose anyone else. Lilia joined the Stormcloaks many years ago, when the first of the skirmishes broke out across Skyrim. I was so proud of her. She served as a battle maiden, using her healing arts to help those that fell on the battlefield. Never even lifted a blade in her life. It didn't matter. The Imperial soldiers cut her down, killed her like a dog, and left her body to rot in the mud. And that's why I won't rest easy until every single Imperial soldier joins her and Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim. Support Ulfric or die trying. There's nothing in between.
Yeah, what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk later.
Yes?
I've never seen Mjol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
Please. Please, I need but a... Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Relka.
Hail, companion. Need something?
Jewelry, legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Yes?
I've got your back. You lead, I'll follow. Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship. Get them before they're gone.
Greetings, honored friend. I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel.
Stay alive?
It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you. Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore.
Tell about it.
See for yourself. Safe travels, Landstrider.
What is it?
Working at
Dragons?
the Riften fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess. Only the best in all of Riften. I own Riften Fishery. Started out with a single fishing pole, and now I have an entire building and 2 boats to my name. Not bad for a middle-aged Nord, eh? Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city shed its poverty. And even Nord thinks I'm wasting my time trying, but I disagree. Nivenor is my wife. How I was ever able to meet such a gorgeous creature is one of life's mysteries. We're at odds about my charity. She thinks the people in this town have become lazy and expecting a handout. I try to include her in my lessons from Maramal over at the Temple of Mara, but she prefers to shop instead. Different strokes, eh? Remember to give at the temple.
You're a stranger here too, huh? Visitors like us are rare in this part of Skyrim. I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman, barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust. Safe travels.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from rot.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Racket Flagon. Face butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
Hey, watch it!
Don't cross me, elf. There's an apothecary in town, yeah, but it's down on the lower walkway, so stay sharp if you go down there.
It's not safe around here. There's thieves out there looking to steal everything you own.
We could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra corn.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
You gonna buy something, or just here for training? Otherwise, move on.
Vegetables.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass. Oh, thank you.
Divines bless your kind heart.
My food is I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir,
Until
a
next time.
small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands. Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out.
Why take a chance?
Be careful looking for those teeth. Those little bastards are dangerous.
Need something?
Buy some art.
It's not like my poaching is hurting anyone. The Jarl can hardly eat every deer now, can he? Aye,